everybody, and welcome to Spirit of Shadows on MSFS Story. Now, this is a custom story that Alex, also known as Nixiality, has put together for us to play here in MSFS. And yeah, today we're going to be starting with some simple cargo flights. As you know, part of our job, we got this nice Beechcraft Bonanza here. We're just going to go ahead and make sure it is good to go. So we'll go ahead and check the engine right here. Looks good. Doesn't look like there's any problems with it. Alright, we'll go ahead and remove the intake covers. Go ahead and check on this side. Alright, looks good. Oh, no. We'll go ahead and remove the pitot cover. And we'll go ahead and examine the left flap. So yeah, this is really one of the cool things about MSFS 2024. Is you can actually like do this and like do your walk around checks and stuff. So yeah, we check the aileron there. Check the flaps. The flaps shouldn't move. The flaps are a bit more rigid, but the elevator should move. Yeah, there it goes. And both sides move at the same time. That's how we know those are working. And if we were to look into the cockpit there, we should be able to see, yeah, if you can see the yokes moving as we adjust the flight controls, just to make sure everything is going to work when we get up into the air here. Alright, there we go. Oh, no, elevator's not fully checked. All the way up, all the way down. There we go. Alright. Check this aileron. Yeah, looks good. And then check this flap. Looks good. Alright. I think that is basically everything we needed to check. We can go ahead and remove the wheel chocks. Oh yeah, we checked the struts and stuff, make sure they look good. But then once those are done, we can remove the wheel chocks, I think? Or we do that from inside. Some planes you do it from inside, some planes you can just remove it from here. I think this is one where we do it from inside. Probably. Alright, just check the nose. Oh, here we go. The chalk button is right here. And that removes all the chocks. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and open the door. I guess the door's on this side, isn't it? So we'll go walk around. Gotta climb up over the wing to get in there. There we go, and climb over into this side. Alright, shut the door. Alright, now we'll go ahead and get this thing started. So, got anything above us? No? And, yeah, let's go ahead and I'm just gonna toggle this off so we can see. Alright, so we definitely want the batteries on, so turn those on. And then I think magneto, turn that to both. Make sure our fuel mixture is put in. So make sure that's all the way rich. Okay, let's try starting it. Alright, that works. Turn on the avionics. Turn on the secondary alternator. Alright, it's going to go ahead and do all its alignment things. I think we're probably good. We probably should turn on our strobe and beacon lights. Turn on the beacons! The beacons! A little flashy red light somewhere on here. Yeah, it's somewhere on here. And then we can turn on our taxi and our landing lights. And get ready to depart. So I'm going to increase the throttle a little bit. Take off the parking brake. Probably need a bit more throttle. There we go, now we're moving. Oh, avoid that little tug there. Okay. Here we go. So yeah, our first stop is our base airport, which is Chesapeake Regional Airport. And so yeah, our next stop is Chesapeake. Oh, I think we should go down this way. We shouldn't go down the runway. Careful with the throttle. I think I can just do that by hand. Yeah, there we go. That makes things life a little bit easier than using the buttons. Ooh, we're gonna hit the grass here. Alright. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize we had this little extra taxiway here that we can use. Yeah, we definitely want to go down to the end of the runway here. I thought we just had to go onto the runway and then go all the way down and turn around. I didn't realize there was this taxiway here. That's my bad. But it's okay. Flaps. Should we do... I guess we should arm them? I don't know. In transit, up, down. I guess that's at least a little bit of flaps. Yeah, that should be a good takeoff flaps. Okay. I don't really know if we need takeoff flaps on this little thing, but we'll do it anyway. Fuel pump. Yeah, I think that's fine. All this stuff is fine. We don't need heat or anything. It's the middle of summer. Do a bit of a control check on our way out. Make sure, yeah, there you go, the ailerons are working. And we did test them, but make sure that they're actually, you know, still working. And the rudder as well. There we go. Perfect. See, I think we can do... We should be able to do some sort of basic navigation on here. Once we get onto the runway, I'll go ahead and set it up. We do also have like a basic autopilot in here as well, if we want to use that. But I think it might be fine to not need... might not need that just for these short little hops. We're not, like, necessarily going that far. But yeah, I'd at least like to get, like, a marker showing us what heading to fly or something, you know. Just so we know that we're going in the right direction. Alright, we're good. There's nobody else here, so we don't need to hold short or anything. It's a very relaxed day here at the airport. Oh my gosh, we're going way too fast to make it onto this runway. Okay. Let's try and get back on the center. Underestimated the speed there. Let's idle those. I'll go ahead and just stop here and get set up. Again, they're not busy, so this should be fine. Alright. So, I think we can go map, detail, layout, map off, map on, inset map. Oh yeah, so we got a map. Okay, so that's perfect. We got our map. Okay. HSI map. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's our V speeds. So our vertical rotate is 73 knots. Okay. I don't know VR, VX, and VY. I guess those are V speeds. I'm guessing VR is V rotate, so we'll try and rotate around 73 knots. I've been doing a lot of practice before this in bigger aircraft and stuff. Haven't really done much with the smaller aircrafts. Oh, here we go. Just trying to see if we can't, like, wind. Option 1, no wind data. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I don't know how I set up, like, a freaking... Okay, nearest. There we go. So we're going to... Can I just scroll on here? There we go. Okay. KCPK. There we go. Direct to. Oh, there we go. Direct to. There we go. Chesapeake Regional. Activate. There we go. All right. That is what I wanted to see. So let's go ahead and throttle this bad boy up. All right. And get into the air. Yeah, so now we got our direct to. We know which way to fly. So let's just fly there. Yeah, so we'll try and rotate it around 70. Yeah, 70 seems fine, actually. Those layer speeds might just be like our climb speed and whatnot. So yeah, we'll go ahead and rotate right around here. There we go. Get off the ground. We're off the ground. Oh gosh. Okay, keep it up. Keep the nose up. Okay. Landing gear up. Oh gosh. Okay. Might want to trim back a little bit. Okay, trim. Okay. Whoa.
Don't sink.
Yep, I know. Don't sink. Need a bit more power. There we go. Okay.
Don't sink.
Trim. Why isn't it trimming? How do I trim? Okay, I think I trimmed. I think we're trimming. I think that works. Alright, let's get the flaps up. Alright, and let's turn... Okay, probably should have done our direct to from here. Because now I can't tell where that is. Okay. I think we're fine. Little bit sketchy takeoff, but I think we're fine. Alright, let's just keep climbing. We don't need to climb too high, though. Alright, there's our trim. Okay, I can just trim here. Alright, got it. Yeah, I think we're pretty much trimmed out. So that's good. Probably should have set a takeoff trim. I think that was where we messed up. I should have set some nose up trim. So that way we weren't trying to nosedive immediately after takeoff there. Again, like I said, haven't practiced with the small planes too much. Ooh, let's decrease the fuel mixture. Maybe increase the propeller RPM like that. There we go. Doing good. We're climbing quite a bit. Alright, and I see our track. We can just get back on this pink track and be fine. Just follow the pink line. I think it's fine. We know what we're doing. And correct fuel mixture. There, I'll cut it back even more. I don't know what you want from me. Look at this. Oh, are we banking? We're banking. Keeps telling me incorrect fuel mixture. Do you want it richer? Do you want it leaner? I don't know. Probably should turn on like auto mixture, just because I don't know what mixture they want. They want it to be something, but I don't know what that is. Anyway, 5,000 feet seems like a good cruising altitude, at least for just our little hops here. Gives us a nice view of the, I think at least the Currituck area for right now, and then eventually Chesapeake once we get over there. Yeah, how do I know if the engine is correct with mixture? I have no idea. No idea if the mixture is correct or anything. All I know is that we are flying. We are flying an airplane. Look at this. Look at this airplane that we're flying right now. So beautiful. So majestic. Let me just go ahead and turn those warnings off. Alrighty, I turned on auto mixture and turned off the warnings. So we should be good now. Alright, let's try and stay at 5,000 feet. Actually, let's set our barometer to standard first. I think we can just do that like this. Like if we just set it to 30, I think that's standard. So we're flying at standard flight level 30,000. Yeah, that's cool. I can actually see like the, you can sort of see the path on the ground there on like the screen. Yeah, you can see the pink path, the pinky purple path, flying direct to the airport we need to fly to. Some houses down there. Wonder if any of those are my house. Oh, yep. That's it. Right there, I think? Yep. That's my neighborhood right there. Right over here. This is my neighborhood. Flying right over it. That's the big highway. And then, yeah, rest of this neighborhood right over yonder this ways. Trying to find out where the border is. It's kind of harder to see from the sky. I mean, we should have passed it by now, I think. I think that's probably Southland right there. And then, yeah, it's the border station, so the border's right there. So we're just flying over it now. We are now out of North Carolina, and we are in Chesapeake. I don't know, should we start descending? Oh, right, we're off. We're way off our track. Because I was looking outside instead of looking inside. I think we probably want to begin our descent. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, we're honestly quite high. So I'm going to throttle back, and we'll just see what happens. I think we'll hopefully get into a nice descent here. We trim up a little bit so that we don't... Okay, descend like a brick. Yeah, there's regional. 8 nautical miles out. Okay. So yeah, we'll just begin a nice slow descent. I see the airport. Okay, so which side is the runway? It has a runway 123. No, that's the code. Runway 33. Okay, I guess that would be the runway 33. I think we're coming at it. Yeah, I think that's the runway right there. We're coming at it directly head on, so we probably want to go that way. Which way is the wind going? Can we get some wind information here? Oh, maybe that is the wind. 331. Okay, so it's going to be a bit of a crosswind. Okay, so that's not the... Yeah, because we're flying about 331, and I know I can see the runways. The runway heading is this way. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, let's get a bit more power in. Try and arrest our glide a little bit. Let's turn on our... Or no, we never turned off our landing lights, because we never got above the amount of feet. We'll just keep on keeping on here. Okay, let's go a bit further out. Try and join a semblance of a pattern. We've still got a lot of speed.
500.
Let's try and cut back the RPM. Ooh, it's bumpy. Bumpy. Okay, let's get the gear down. Oh my gosh. What is this? Turbulence. Okay. I think we're fine. I see the runway. Runway is in sight. We are very low. Okay. 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 Flaps. Ooh. 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 Okay. We're down. We're down. We're down. We're down. We're down. Whew. Okay. We landed. Oh my goodness. Let's go taxi. Oh, we could have taxied there. Okay, let's just go to the end. We made it. That was not exactly smooth, but we're still in one piece. I'm not really sure where they want us to park. I guess I'll just pull in right here. It should be fine. Alrighty. Park and brake. And I guess we just cut the mixture. Yeah, that stops that. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. And we'll go ahead and get ready for our next flight. Alrighty, we are all loaded up and ready to go. So let's go and bring that mixture back up. Start again. Alright, take off the parking brake. And give it a little bit of power. Let's check our fuel. I think our fuel's still good. Yeah, we still got plenty of fuel. So we are good to just go here. Okay, again, not that busy, so we can just go right under the runway. That's what ATC has told me. Oh, hold on. I just got a message from our CEO. They want us to go to KLFI. Apparently they loaded up some military payload here. And they want us to go to KLFI. Okay, let's change our course. Where is... there's KLFI. Direct to... Langley. Alright. Enter. Gotcha. Let's rock and roll here. Maybe a bit of nose up trim, just to make sure that we are good here. Oh, yeah. Probably should do full takeoff thrust. It's not wise to try and take off with anything less. Yeah, what a crosswind here, though. Crazy town. I think it's just 3 knots, but still. Pushing us right off the runway. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that trim up definitely helps. Alright, got the flaps up. Get the gear up. Alright, and we head this way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pitch down, pitch down, pitch down. Trim down, trim down. Oh, there, we're climbing like a madman. We are climbing like a madman. Alright. Yep, we'll get to 5,000. And begin our cruise. Could try and figure out the autopilot, maybe. And we are climbing. We're climbing a bit too quickly, I think. I'm going to trim this back and do a bit of that. There we go. I think we're all clean config. Turn off taxi lights. I think the only really light we have to worry about is just the taxi. Taxi lights. Alright, oh no, we can try and keep this course. And yeah, I think we probably got a decent ways to go, so we can get on with the time lapse for this leg. Just want to try and make sure that we are good here. Following the track nice and well. Keeping the mixture nice and good. Yeah, now that we got the auto mixture, that should be nice and good. Yeah, normally I think with the mixer, it's just kind of, you hear what the engine's doing, and then you're supposed to know how to do it. You're just supposed to know. So, we'll pretend that we know what we're doing with that by using the auto mixer. Yeah, you're just supposed to know. You're just supposed to have a knack for it. Which, you know, if you fly all the time, then you would. But, you know, this is our first time in this game. First time in MSFS 24. And so far, it's great. Love it. They've definitely come leaps and bounds over 2020. This is definitely a well-needed upgrade, though. Unlike some other games, which just release new versions just to release new versions. I'm not going to state which ones I'm talking about. You probably know. Anyways, I'm going to try... Can I... Okay, so we're just flying, like, due north. Okay. I wanted to try and get the autopilot set up so that I could do the time-lapse without having to worry about it. Course setting. Range, altitude. Okay, 5,000. Oh, there we go. So now it gives us a path to fly through. That's pretty cool. Oh, and actual flight directors. Look at that. Why didn't I set that already? I probably should have. Passenger addresses. We know how many passengers on. Nav1. Pilot intercom. Revisionary mode. I don't even know what this means. Flight level change mode. Oh, is it this? AP. There we go. Okay, we got the autopilot on. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, it's all on this screen. Flight directors, heading select mode, approach. Altitude hold, vertical speed, flight level change, nose down, nose up. 5,000. Oh, there we go. So now on how it gives us a path to fly through. That's pretty cool. Oh, and actual flight directors. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, it's all on this screen. Flight directors, heading select mode, approach. Altitude hold, vertical speed, flight level change, nose down, nose up. Maybe turn on nav mode. It's doing something. I can't... Okay, autopilot. I can't tell if the autopilot's on or off. Yeah, I have no idea. How do I know if you're on or not? I guess I don't. Well, maybe we can just rock this, and I'll just try and keep the heading and the altitude relatively okay. Thought we could get the autopilot working, but yeah, I have no idea what we're doing with that. At least we're trimmed out good, I think.
Come and fly away with me. 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 Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I jumping off the edge. These the dreamers never die. So come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
Alright, we're approaching the airport, I think, here. We're a little bit off our track, but I think the airport is coming up. So I just want to make sure we throttle back and begin our descent. Is that it right there? That's it right there. We're a little bit high. It's okay though, we can probably descend quite quick. Yeah, I think that is KLFI. Yep. Alright, that is it right below us. So let's go ahead and get into like a pattern here. Bit foggy, actually. Interestingly. We can go ahead and trim down a little bit as well. I feel like propeller planes slow down a lot better than regular planes. Jet planes. Regular planes. If anything, propeller planes are the regular planes. I don't know. I don't know what words I'm speaking today. But yeah, the time lapse wasn't probably that long. It's okay, we'll get a bit of a longer flight, because I think after this we head back home. I don't know if they have any more jobs for us to do after this, so we'll see. We'll see if we can get off work early today, maybe. Yeah, let's just descend, and we'll give ourselves a nice long final to the runway. We still got to lose a lot of height as well. We are well up here. Maybe we can use some flaps to slow down, although we're still going like 110. Don't think that's a good idea. Let's try and at least slow down a little bit before we get those out. Okay. Ooh. Can't see the runway anymore. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, this is a way better approach to the runway than our previous approach was. Should be fine. We got plenty of airspeed. It's rapidly going away, though. We're definitely flying way too low for this approach. Oh, goodness. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, bring the gear down. Okay, this is fine. Let's get some flaps out. Okay. That was fine. Get those up. Alright. Okay, let's see if we can't get off this taxiway right here. Alright, where do they want us to park? Again. I actually see parking lines here. Okay, yeah, this seems fine. I think this is parking. It's close enough to parking. Alright. Let's see what they want us to do now. Alright, now they want us back at KCPK. There it is. Alright. We got our direct 2. Again, forgot the taxi lights. It's fine. I'm sure no one even noticed. Oh, the mixer's still cut. That would probably prevent the engine from starting. And at least we got our flight directors now, so I guess even though we don't have the autopilot, I guess getting those set up was at least a little bit useful. Can we go here? Okay, this is the end of the runway. Okay. I'm like, is this the end of the runway? Yeah, this is the end of the runway. Okay. Just wanted to make sure we had the whole runway. Paid for the whole runway. Well, I didn't pay for it. Someone paid for it, so we're going to use it. Somebody spent money on this runway, so we, gosh darn, are going to use it, okay? Let's just make sure that we are good. Taxi lights off, because we're no longer taxiing. And then trim up. Yeah, we're trimmed up 3 degrees. Okay. So yeah, this would be... Yeah, so that would be 0. That would be trimmed up. I hope that's trimmed up. We'll see. We'll get the flaps on approach. That's pretty much only flap settings we've been using. I don't think we really need flaps fully down on this thing. Okay. That should be good enough there. Alright. Oh, okay, we're up. Get the gear up. What's the warning? Oh, gear up. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. I wanted the gear up. Give me more power. Okay, we're good. It's fine, don't worry about it. I don't know if that's the way we want to go. I guess it's the way we're going. Okay. No, they have us... Oh, we have a different heading selected. Heading. Okay, let's keep banking. We'll keep banking till we get over there. It's very foggy, can't really see much. Alright, there we go. So get that way, and then we'll go ahead and continue our climb to 5,000. And try and follow these little boxes in the sky. Alright. Oh, whoa. I need to do that. Whoa. My joystick's being a little jank, I think. Okay, let's take out a bit of power. Oh, no, keep the power, keep the power. We just need to pitch down. My gosh, we are, like, climbing insanely quick. What in the world is this climb rate? I do not need this climb rate in my life. Let's set the heading correctly so that our flight indicators are okay. Okay. So right about here is where we want to be. Trim down, trim down, trim down. There we go. Yeah, throttle back a little bit. Yeah, because it's pitch and power that's trim. So we want to bring the power back slightly. We're going down, bring the power forward a little bit. Give the plane time to adjust to the new power. Okay, now we can pitch down a lot more because we're at our altitude. Alright, we're kind of still going up, down, all around. But hopefully that'll settle out. Talk about jank. Alrighty, and here we are coming in for a nice long final towards Chesapeake Regional. I'm going to bring back the power even more because we are coming in at a decent amount of knots. I'm going to bring the pitch up a bit more as well. Can't see the runway anymore. Okay, there we go. Yeah, just try and get that speed down a little bit. Again, I know my control inputs are very janky. I plan to get an actual better stick for flying. Because, yeah, this one is not really... It's not meant for flying airplanes, basically. It's meant for farm sim. And the one I'm going to get is for farm sim as well. But it's by a similar company that also makes flight sim sticks. So it'll work a lot better. Anyway, I guess we can go ahead and get the gear down. That'll help us get our speed down. Just got to clear the tops of these trees. Get the flaps down. Cut back the power. There we go. Get over the trees. Get over the trees. Alright. And we have touchdown. So let's try and get off on this taxiway here. This is a high-speed exit. Sorta, kinda, maybe. Not really from this angle. It's not. From this angle, this is a slow-speed exit. But we won't talk about it. Alright, well, nobody died. I'm pretty sure the plane's still in one piece. Maybe we need to recheck the landing gear. They always need to check the landing gear after I'm done flying it. I don't know why. It's not like I land that hard. Again, no parking lots are lined out, so I'm just gonna go wherever I feel like it. We're just gonna go wherever it looks nice. Alright, let's full rudder this way. And go ahead and fully shutter down this time. Alright, so choke the engine. And then, oh, we don't need strobe lights, any of that anymore. Don't need those. That's fine. And then I guess turn off the avionics and all that. It's all shut off. Oh, looks like we got another message. Alright, the Air Force is happy with their shipment. A guy called, by the way, says he needs something picking up from KFFA. Alright, so back from a bit of a lunch break. Had a nice sandwich for lunch. It was a really good sandwich. Alright, so we gotta get everything turned on. Avionics. Oh. Yes, it would help if you fridged the mixture when you start the engine. Second time we've done that. It's fine, you know? You know what? It's fine. Who really cares about stuff like that? Alright. Okay. So let's go and set that up on our taxi out. So nearest. Where's KFFA? KNFE, KPVG, KCPK. Huh, we don't know where KFFA is. Can I put in my own code? Oh no, there we go. We can keep going. Oh, there it is. Whoa. 50 nautical miles away. Okay, this is going to be one big final leg. Oh, all the way down to first flight. Okay. I think we can go down this way. To the runway. Not to the airport. We need to go, you know. I think we can get there going this way. Somewhere else for that. Okay, it'd be better if we took off going that way. So we'll go taxi to the end of the runway down this way. Alright. I guess while we're taxiing, we just set the heading too. Okay, there we go. It's close enough to where it needs to be. So it's giving us the heading we need to fly. We got that. We got our mixture nice and tuned in. We got our prop speed nice. Alright, here we go. Let's trim up for takeoff. Give it the power. Give it the beans. And let's go. We'll go no flaps this time. I think it'll be fine. Flaps are for people who don't know how to fly properly. And we, well, might not know how to fly properly either, but there we go. We're off at least. We're off the ground. Okay, let's turn. Gear up. That was a much better takeoff. We're getting better at these takeoffs. I tell you what. The landings probably still need a lot of work, but the takeoffs, oh, aren't the takeoffs just wonderful? And because this is a longer flight, I think we'll try and cruise at, I think we can get up to 10,000 feet with this thing. So we'll try and cruise a bit higher just to get there a little bit quicker. Yeah, I think at 10,000 we're still fine without a pressurized cabin. I think anything above 10,000 though is really where you're struggling without pressure. Let's go to 10,000, I can turn off the landing lights. That'll be something different. Oh, I'd rather turn on the strobes and the things after we shut down the engines. Whoops. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Do we need to continue pitching down as we climb higher, because we can't quite climb as fast as the air gets thinner. We'll need to mind our climb. Our mixture is still all the way rich. I feel like we probably need to cut that back a little bit. I know we should have auto mixture on, but it doesn't seem like it's auto mixing. There's the bay over there. Any other landmarks we can make out? I mean, there's Currituck County Airport, but we still got a little bit ways to go past that to get to where we actually are going, and we're kind of off our heading now because of the external view. I mean, it's not necessarily that. I can tell which way we're going from the external view. It's just it's a bit harder because it's not a screen right in front of my face. It's hard to tell where to go when there's not a screen right in front of your face telling you where to go exactly. So that's where we left from. Currituck. And we're still going. There we go. We're basically at 10,000 feet now. We're just cruising, so I think we can go ahead and get on with one more time lapse. And yeah, I'll see you guys when we get there. We got a decent ways to go. But yeah, we'll just make sure that we're roughly over here, staying around these pink squares. And we should have a good old time.
Somewhere by the emerald sea, where the moon and water meet. Somewhere close to harmony, when the world is sound asleep. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change.
Alright, runway straight ahead. Gonna keep the power low as we continue to ascend. I think, yeah, we still got a lot of speed and we're still quite high up. So let's try and get down. Try and bring her down nice and slow. Settling down the RPM kind of acts as a bit of an air brake, I think, slowing us down. Ooh, bit of gusty wind. Okay, I'm gonna go over this way a little bit, try and line up a bit better with the runway. It's fine, let's get the flaps out. Let's get the gear down. Alright. Let's get the power all the way back. Let's get the flaps all the way down. Ooh, make sure we don't hit that, whatever building that was. Alright. Okay. Almost bad there. There we go. That was almost a catastrophe, but we made it. Well, there's a whole visitor center and everything here. Alright. Well, what's that plane? Is that plane supposed to be there? Not sure. It's an interesting spot for a plane. Do we have proper parking spots here? I think we do. Yeah, I see them. Okay. Cool. Cool, I see them. Alright, we'll go for this spot right here. Alright, let's see. Are we lined up? Yep, that looks pretty good right there. Alright. Park and brake. Oop, park and brake. Cut the mixture. And we'll go ahead and see if they got... We're going to turn the batteries off so they don't die. Alright. Wonderful. Yes. Hello there. Are you the one with the package that I was sent to come pick up?
Are you from Cargill?
Yeah, I'm the pilot from Cargare. Yep.
Alrighty, I'll go get the package then.
Pretty cool place here.
Welcome to the First Flight Museum.
Yeah. I've actually been here before.
Feel free to have a look around.
Not,
I've actually been here before.
Yeah, not from the
That's pretty
plane
cool.
side, but, you know, it's just a...
Oh, yeah. Now, excuse me, I've just parked my vehicle over here.
Yeah.
I'll just go get the package. Feel
Alright.
free to have a look around.
Yeah. Very cool. Maybe I'll go ahead and help them come look for the package. See what we got in here. Alright, so I couldn't find the package, but I found this picture. I don't know, but the guy in there, the guy on it looks a lot like my grandfather. So that's kind of interesting. I'm going to ask him about it when he comes back out.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I can actually find the package. I'm very sorry for making you come all the way out here. I can't find it.
That's okay. I found this picture. It's very interesting because the guy on it looks just like my grandfather.
Which picture? Where?
This one right here.
Oh, that's your grandfather?
Might be.
Might be. Are you 100% sure?
I mean, he did used to fly planes. He did tell me about planes that he used to fly.
Was he an experimental pilot?
I'm pretty sure he mentioned something about that, yeah.
That image has been on this property since the 80s, and nobody can identify it. Nobody knows what the aircraft is in the background. It's obviously an aircraft. That is a wing. Nobody knows what that plane is. Do you have any ideas?
He did mention something about a top secret plane that he used to fly, but yeah, he never mentioned anything else about it.
Who is your grandfather? Is he still alive?
No, unfortunately he passed away.
Right. I'm sorry for your loss. Tell you what, do you want to take the image? There's an interesting story behind it. Legend has it that this, a top secret experimental plane flew by this guy, your grandfather. It went missing somewhere, and there's a map that came with it. People have been to the locations on this map, and there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing there. Do you want the map?
Yeah, maybe I'll have some insights that other people don't.
I'm also going to go post about it on the internet. Your name?
Dalton.
Dalton. Thank you. I'm going to post about this on the internet. Keep me updated with your travels, please.
I will.
Thank you. I'll go get the map.
Yeah.
All right, here's the map.
Thank you.
As you can see, there's dots all over it. People have been to these locations. There's nothing.
Well, maybe they weren't looking in quite the right place.
Do you think you know where they might be?
I can imagine I might have some sort of advantage, seeing as, the guy is my grandfather, so...
All right, well, good luck in your quest. I really hope you uncover the secret.
I hope so, too.
Good luck.
And thank you.
And Godspeed. Yeah.
Thank you. Alrighty. Well, that was certainly something. We have a map with a picture of my grandfather and a mysterious plane nobody knows about. So, I guess next time on Spirit of Shadows, we will try and get to the bottom of this and figure out what it all means. See you guys then. Goodbye for now.